All right, let's dive into something that I know is on a lot of people's minds, the huge shift happening in online business. If you've been out there trying to build an e-commerce store and it just feels different, maybe way harder than you expected, well, you're not wrong. Today, we're going to break down the brand new rules that are going to decide who wins and who loses in 2026. Let's get into it. And yeah, we're starting right here with this quote because it just says it all. That old dream, the one where you could find some random gadget, throw it on a basic website, and just watch the money roll in, that dream is officially over. And look, if you've tried that and it didn't work out, it's probably not your fault. The entire game has changed from the ground up. So to really understand where things are going, we first have to get real about what we're leaving behind. We have to talk about what people called the golden era of dropshipping, and why, for pretty much everyone starting out today, that model is completely broken. I mean, this timeline really tells the whole story, doesn't it? It started out like the Wild West. You could literally run ads for $5 a day and find a winning product. But then the shift happened. The ad platforms got way smarter, and so did we as customers. We all learned how to spot a sketchy-looking dropshipping site from a mile away. Then came the corporate squeeze. Huge companies started pouring millions into the same ad platforms, driving up the cost for everybody. And the final nail in the coffin? AI. Suddenly, thousands of people could launch the exact same store, selling the exact same product every single day. So let's just be crystal clear about why it died. Ad costs just shot through the roof. Customers got way more skeptical. And suddenly, you weren't just competing against other small-timers. You were competing against corporations with 9-figure marketing budgets. Top that off with a market just flooded with AI-generated clones, and ad platforms finally cracking down and banning low-quality stores. And yeah, the whole system just buckled. But here is the really, really good news. Whenever one golden era dies, a new one is born. This is not the end of making money online, not even close. It's actually the start of a massive new opportunity, but only for the people who are willing to adapt. It's time for a totally new way of thinking. So where does this new way of thinking even begin? Well, it all starts with the numbers you're looking at. To win now, you have to stop thinking like a short-term seller just trying to make a quick buck. You have to start thinking like a long-term brand builder. And that means obsessing over 3 key metrics. First up is CPA, which is just your cost per acquisition. Super simple. How much money does it cost you in ads to get one single person to buy, right? If your product is $40, but it costs you $40 in ads to get that one sale, you're making zero. You're losing money. For an old school dropshipper, that's just game over. But this is where the new model gets its power. It's all about LTV, or lifetime value. This metric right here is the whole game. LTV is the total amount of money a customer is going to spend with you over their entire life as your customer. It's not about one sale. It's about the long game. And finally, we've got AOV, average order value. Pretty straightforward. How much does someone spend in one go? If you can get this number up, with things like bundles or little upsells, you can actually make a profit on that very first sale, which gives you more cash to go out and get even more customers. And this right here really shows the huge difference in mindset. The dropshipper is desperate for a profit on that first sale. They can't afford a high CPA. But the brand builder, they're playing chess, not checkers. Think about Apple. Do you think they care if they lose a little bit of money when you buy your first iPhone? Of course not, because they know you're probably going to come back for AirPods, a MacBook, maybe an Apple Watch. Their lifetime value for a customer is massive. That's the shift. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? Let's get into the step-by-step playbook for building a real e-commerce brand today, starting with how you can test an idea without risking all your savings. The secret is to completely reframe what dropshipping even is. It's not the business model anymore. Think of it as a tool. It is the cheapest, quickest, lowest risk way to find out if people actually want to buy your product before you go and invest a ton of money building a real brand around it. So here's the 5-step process that smart entrepreneurs are using right now. First, use AI to spin up a clean, professional, branded-looking website fast. Second, find a product that actually solves a problem people care about. Third, go spy on your competitors. See what ads are working for them, what their websites look like. Fourth, and this is so important, create a ton of video content. And fifth, start putting that content out there organically and with a small ad budget and just see what people respond to. And I really can't stress this next part enough. In this new world, content isn't just king, it's the whole kingdom. It is everything. Your success is going to be directly proportional to your ability to pump out a high volume of good, engaging content. So how much content are we actually talking about? Well, the top brands, the ones you see doing millions a month, they're absolute savages. They are putting out 20 to 30 new organic videos every single day. That volume gives them so many chances to find a viral hook or a marketing angle that just clicks and makes them profitable.
And once you found a product that works, that's when you do all the little things that turn a store into a brand. You know, a great website experience, custom packaging, maybe a handwritten thank you note, you build a real community on social media, you give people actual value in your emails, not just sales pitches. This is how you get a returning customer rate of 20 or 30%. And that is the sign of a real healthy brand.
Now, building a physical product brand is a ton of work. So what if you don't want to deal with inventory and shipping and all that? Well, there is another path. And honestly, it might be the biggest gold rush happening online right now: selling digital products. So what is a digital product? It's basically anything you can sell and deliver completely online. We're talking online courses, paid memberships, packs of AI prompts, ebooks, website templates, coaching programs. The possibilities are pretty much endless. And when you compare the two business models side by side, it's not even a fair fight. With physical products, your profit margins are thin, and you're always dealing with shipping headaches, returns, broken stuff. But with digital products, your profit margin is close to 100%. The delivery is instant and automatic, and customer support is a breeze because there's just less that can go wrong. This is the magic of it right here. You do the work to create the product one time, and you can sell it over and over and over again, forever, with basically zero additional cost. It's an absolutely beautiful business model. So, as we wrap things up, it really becomes clear. In 2026, there are two main paths to building a wildly successful business online. You can either use this new playbook we talked about to build a powerful, legitimate physical product brand, or you can jump into the incredible high-margin world of digital products. So yeah, the old way of doing things is gone, but the opportunity that's replaced it is honestly bigger than ever. So the only real question left is, which path are you going to build? Are you going to be a brand builder, mastering the new rules? Or are you going to join the digital product gold rush? The choice is yours.